Good morning or evening, friends. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. This is JP with Wise Guys Gaming. And we're going to talk... Okay, so here was the plan. Is the plan, I guess. I'm going to go through Kombat League. And at each stage, so I'm at Apprentice now, I'm only going to play one character. I started off with Sheeva, simply because I'm kind of in the Sheeva mode. And quite frankly, I was kind of expecting matches to go a lot like this.
Sheeva.
My homie just noped right on out of there. Now, when he came in with that heavy sigh. He was having a rough day, I'm assuming. He may have just gotten stomped by a Sheeva Stomper. But it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be your boy. And the reason being is because one of the things I have decided in going with this Sheeva is I was going to go into it trying my best not to stomp. My whole goal at this point is not to stomp. I happen to believe that Sheeva is strong enough without the stomp, she doesn't really need it. I think a lot of focus gets put on the stomp, but I really don't think stomp is the biggest, well, I don't want to say the biggest problem. I think she has more tools than stomp. Most people who are kind of scrubby players lean on the stomp. There are some pro players who know how to use it and abuse it, but that's just kind of is what it is. You always find some pro players who can use and abuse pretty much anything. Now what I've learned is, and what you'll see, Sheeva, I'm big on saying that Sheeva does not need the stomp. I am willing to now recant that statement and say the stomp is a relatively essential tool in your kit. I got stomped out a lot of my matches, and a lot of the times I got stomped out was specifically because I refused to stomp. If you'll see in this match, there's a lot of space created, and it's hard to get in. It is really hard to get in. Because a lot of projectiles have relatively substantial pushback. Even mine, right there, pushed them back, which is bad for me. I really need to get in there. Because Sheeva, at heart, really is kind of a grappler. This game does grappling, to me, they do grappling kind of weird. A lot of your grapples are more strikes than grapple. Oh, that was terrible punish. Horrible punish. Also, I'm not using shield bash nearly enough. That was me backing up because that's just my playstyle. I really enjoy backing up to pepper with projectiles. And the reason I like that is because it gives people the impression that they're safe to jump, and when they jump, I can kind of punish from there. Combo. I didn't finish it. The best finish there is I won't say the best, but the way I like to finish that is actually to wait for the opponent to drop a little bit further down, and then you can finish it with a command grab. Back forward 4. Which can lead to a bleed, which is... Sheeva gets a lot of damage off bleed. She can get a whole lot of damage off bleed. A lot of people... But again, that's where the stomp is important, because a lot of people are scared of the stomp. They have to dash out the way of the stomp. They have to make movements. The bleed does not work if they stand still. Saw that coming. Did not punish well. This Melina's doing a pretty good job. While playing, I understood that she had a tendency to throw, but I did not do a lot to dissuade her of that. Uppercut. If I'm not going to finish these combos, I should just uppercut. That's a better finisher in that it does more damage. This guy, you can tell, has played a Sheeva or two before. I went into the random fatal blow, and not only did he evade it, but he did, he blocked, or I'm sorry, not evade. He blocked it. He blocked high on the last hit. That is a scrub killer for Sheeva. Sheeva's just really a big scrub killer. That's really what she is. But he blocked high on that last hit. A lot of people who aren't super familiar with Sheeva because all they see are stomps forget that that does hit high. Myself included. Got whomped on the first match. But that's alright. That's why there's a rematch feature. Rematch. But it wasn't really all that close, to be honest with you. I mean, I took a round, but it wasn't super close. But part of that is, and I think you'll see a little more as this progresses, Sheeva has a rough time getting in. And maybe she doesn't have as rough a time as I personally do, simply because I personally back up a lot. I do backdash a lot. Very simple plays. Yeah. Didn't want to bleed him just yet. See how much distance I just created between us? That's bad. He came in, which is good. And this is where I'm starting to get damage. I didn't want to waste the, not waste, but I didn't want to use the crushing blow there. Wanted to keep that in the barrel. Now we got the bleed on him, and he's closer. And then I backed up because I was half expecting a wake up attack. Nice. That creates a pretty good distance twice. I don't know what I guess I got lulled in sleep though. This should be the end. Not quite enough damage. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh my soul! As a person who wins a lot of matches because I watch life, I watch my meter, I watch my fatal blow. I respect it. If you can get the hit off, get the hit off. Needed a better punish there. And a lot of this is I'm not maximizing my opportunities here. I can do better, but Sheeva does struggle kind of to get in when your opponent is pretty good at zoning. This guy didn't zone as much as I thought he did. I think it was the Liu Kang that I played. There was a Liu Kang that I played that was very good at creating distance. Missed the uppercut. Uppercut would have been good because he would have been right at, I could have, if I had hit the uppercut right there, I probably could have done fatal blow and won it. Probably could have done fatal blow right there and won that. Went for the Hail Mary and got whomped. Sorry though. You win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day. Name that movie. And that's okay, I don't mind losing. I did not post all of my losses. I can guarantee you I had more losses than wins. A lot of them were just people running through me. Because, like, by the way, we're still, and I know this is different on like the
round
one-on-one tournament, we're sitting next to each other kind of basis. So I'm not mad. But we're mad at Sheeva, and we still let Sub-Zero do his literally, well, I'm not gonna say literally. We still let him do his very quick overhead into low slide. He does that all the time. Overhead, low slide. Overhead, low slide. Overhead, slide. Overhead, slide. Into crushing blow. Into massive damage. But I know Sub-Zero doesn't have near as many tools as Sheeva does, so I'm really not complaining. But it is frustrating to be like, we gotta nerf this stuff. But some of the cheesy stuff that we've had since the beginning of the game, that stuff gets stayed. And it's doable, but you really gotta be watching for it. Sub-Zero is a lot of 50-50 mix-ups though. Like, am I gonna go high on your wake up or low on your wake up or whatever? Anywho, getting off track. Here we have another Melina, who does a very good job of keeping you out. And that is honestly the story of most of the game. Most of the matches I found the toughest were people who were able to do this. It's kind of hit and run. Got him! I don't know why I did that. That was ridiculous. Get that damage in. 25%. 38%. And that was just a matter of putting your inputs in. I love her wake up headbutt, but I think people are wise to it, so you gotta be careful. You can't just throw it out like I do. Yeah! People do forget about this grab, though. It's a low hitting grab. A lot of people really forget about it. Oh, pressure. Now, I could have stomped there at any time and won that. But you see that I'm trying to do this sand stomp, as the French in France would say. And there's no reason to do that. This is more of a thing for myself than it is for anything else. And I'm not looking for any sympathy points there. I know it probably seems like I am, like I'm saying, you know, oh, if I'd used stomp, I would have won, yada, 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 yada. I'm not mad at losing. I am really trying to see how much Sheeva actually needs stomp, or if it's just a thing that people talk about. And, you know, I don't like to use stomp just because it's so controversial. I'm one of those players. You know, there are the kind of players who see an exploit on their character and they just say, hey, that's the character, which is absolutely valid and absolutely fair. It is just the character. You can't get mad at me for using the tools the game gives me. And I am willing to say that stomp may be a bit overkill. It may be too strong. I have no loyalty to Sheeva. So I'm not mad that they changed it. I'm not upset that I should be getting a lot more off these jump runs. Ugh. Watching this just makes me sad. Like I was lethargic or something. But I get it. I understand people have trouble with it. Again, I think it's more of a noob stomper kind of thing than anything else. Because if you are new to the game, stomp feels incredibly oppressive. Like there's not a lot you can do to deal with that. Got him with the low again. Make him bleed. Make him bleed.
Stand, coward.
I could have just run away and won that, but decided not to. Again, because I don't want him to have too much space. He's doing a lot more coming in. High, high, mid, mid, low. Only problem with that is it's so slow. Like it's a pretty good string, but it is so slow. Trying to get that dog out. Make him worry just a little bit more about what I'm going to do. He needs to be concerned with what I'm going to do. And right now, he's just not. Like, that's the thing with playing Sheeva without stomp. All the times that you feel like somebody should be concerned about what you're about to do, they really aren't. The only thing he's probably concerned about is the one. Because he's getting tagged by that a lot. So yeah, I'm willing to say, I'm not going to say she necessarily needs the stomp. Because again, there are a couple things that I'm not doing. I know I'm not doing with this. And the variation I have is very specific. But I'm not saying she needs it. But I can definitely see why people want it so badly. Because, I mean, frankly, trying to get in is rough. Dealing with pressure is a little rough. She's got a lot of options, but I don't think any of her options are quite as good as her stomp.
Hairstyling.
I whip my hair back and forth. 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 I really like Sindel. Sindel is probably one of the more fun people to play in this game. I don't think she gets the play that she does. And a lot of people just play Sindel because people have a tough time for that, was it whip and flip? Whichever one is the one that she goes across and does like the slam with her hair. Now, I will say this. He's using the Banshee Barrage from the air. That's something you don't see people use a lot, and I really like it because the amplified version, the last hit hits low, and a lot of people aren't used to that. So they'll block it standing up and then get something going. Good lord, getting rushed. Getting stomped on. Once again with the low. Watch your feet, bruh. That's so easy. Well, there it goes. It's pretty easy because all you really have to do is just block low. You got it. Bleed. Keep him close by. Go with the sweep. He did the roll, so now he's put himself in the corner. Bleed again? Nope, no bleed. But he can't. I didn't mind not doing the bleed there because he can't go anywhere. That was a pretty good wake up. Oh, looking there. Oh, looking now. The Sheeva train. Look at how much health I have.
Round 2.
I'm out here hustling. That sucked. I think a couple of matches that I played, I actually did do stomp. So when I play her, I'm probably going to do stomp less, but I'm not gonna mix it entirely. That could have been crushing blow. Don't know why I didn't just do that there. Good move. Not so good move. With the damage. Demahe. That was a really good conversion. Really good conversion by him.
Final round. Fight.
So we rolling back in this. Final game. Final round. Got out of the low with my wake up. Jump the low star screamer, which is also a very good attack. Sheeva has a pretty good kit. I might play her next. I'm not sure who I'm playing next. Right now, it's looking like the ball. It's looking like Cable. Get stomped out. Get stomped out. There we go. There we go. I didn't go for the full thing. Caught him when he tried to roll away. And that's it, folks. That's it, folks. Send him on his way. Send him on the way. He on his way.
Sheeva wins.
Wasn't anything special. Like, again, I do the stomp at the end so people know I know how to do the stomp. It's not that I'm just new. I specifically chose not to do the stomp to you people. That's right. You people.
Fight.
Got a Liu Kang coming up now. I think this one was my rank up match. I was trying to get that there rank up. And this Liu Kang is the only thing standing in my way. So win is I think winning was the win. I've lost my train of thought. That was terrible. The brain just did not work. I know why. I want a cookie. I'm looking at my cookie right now. There's a cookie right there, and I want it. And I'm trying to wait to finish this before I eat my cookie. So sacrificing for you guys. Liu Kang was the rank up match. So spoiler alert, I won it.
Round 2. Fight.
But this was technically the last Sheeva match I'm going to be doing. I don't know. I know I'm going to throw a Cetrion in at some point. There are some people I want to play as. I was going to play as Baraka, but I don't know, man. But going back and like picking Baraka up again just to see what he can do, it's a frustrating thing. I give respect to all the Baraka players out there, because that character, oof. You have to be good with limited tools. Which you could say the same thing for Cetrion. I really love Cetrion. That should be crushing blow. Nope, didn't do it. Uppercut. Oh, cracked his skull right there. See that? Ain't nobody scared of your fatal blow, homie. I ain't never scared.
Fight.
Good distance, take some time. I figured he wanted to do that at some point. I do have her, this right here, which is a armor break, but I'd never use it. Get stomped out, homie. But as you see, I'm not being like rude. I'm not out here teabagging him. I'm not doing all the stomps. And die? No. Okay. Not enough to die just yet. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Now, as I said, this is the rank up match. And we had a curious development here. I think this ended up being relatively fitting as far as a way to end this. So we get the first win. My homie immediately goes and says he wants to select a new fighter. Who does he want to play, everybody? Who does he want to play? If your guess was Scorpion or Sub-Zero, you're wrong.
Sheeva.
He want that Sheeva smoke. Sheeva the Diva. Sheeva the Divu. Sheeva the Devil. Sorry. And I'm more than happy to give it because I don't necessarily mind the mirror match. As you see, he does have Tremor and Advanced Dragon Stomp, so He can be pretty tricky if he wants to.
Fight.
Unfortunately, I don't think he knows how to. Oh, I need to go back and do Dragon March. Oh, that'd be much better. I gotta do that one instead. I'm reformatting my Sheeva as I speak. Boy! Ain't nobody scaring you! Because there are Sheeva players and there are Stomp players. This guy's more of a Stomp player than a Sheeva player, I think. Of course, most people might be saying the same thing about me. No crushing blow. We don't want it right there. We don't want it right there. You can win the round without it.
Fight.
Nope. So far, I don't think he's hit a single stomp. I just punished that man with standing one. Backdash, standing one. Hit my button too fast. Getting a little taste of lag there. I'm glad he did that because I forgot about her shield thing, where she can just throw this through. Do that advancing strike with the shield into a kick. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. As you see, we broke that man's will to fight. He don't even want to fight no more. He just stood there to die. Should have just teabagged him. Should have teabagged for changing characters to Sheeva and still getting stomped on. Without getting stomped on. But that'll just about do it with the Apprentice level. We've got Sheeva matches out of the way. I don't know who we're going to do next. I think I want to save my Cetrion for Warrior or somewhere like that. But we'll see. Maybe Nightwolf, maybe Cabal. We'll see. Either way, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later.